Hello and thank you for watching, and I'm driving the new January Spotlight car here on Forza Motorsport 7. This is the 2019 Audi number 3 LMS RS something or other. Here we are at Lime Rock. This is painted and tuned by my teammates. I believe this paint is done by Dos Rocks, and the tune is by none other than front-wheel drive master tuner TacticaL. Now, this is like a challenge. I didn't do a full spec. This is S-Class racing, and I'm not close to the 800 PI. I'm at 750 PI, and it is spec for homogulated hoppers. So I'm taking this homogulated race car, and I'm trying to go against supercars, hypercars, and everything, and it's actually much tougher than it sounds. A lot of these cars that people race, people choose speed tunes, so I'm going against, I'm relying purely on grip here to come out on top, and this race gets absolutely wicked. There's just no respect with a couple of the racers here. As you just saw while I was babbling, I already completed a whole lap. I'm up into 5th place, and we got a Mustang here on the left with some massive horsepower. He's going to go for a lunge, late on the brakes. I got a V8 supercar Holden on the outside. I'm going to try to hold the inside line. We have touring car versus supercar. The scariest thing you can imagine besides losing internet is controller batteries are low, but I should have enough power to finish this race. Behind Dominator still in the supercar as he battles the NSX on his left. The NSX is just brutal, and then he glitches. Dominator trying to dodge that tire wall. We have Unkind Eel spinning out over there in the GT40. That thing was a powerhouse. The supercar is going to push me just a little bit, but that's okay. He probably just doesn't understand that I'm running a low PI here. Supercar is going to push me again, trying to catch up with the NSX. And this Porsche, no, that's an Aston Martin, just sneaks inside there. And this is where things are going to get interesting. 4 wide, V8 supercar, NSX, Aston Martin, and myself. We're all just bouncing off each other. Then the GT40 comes out of nowhere. Aston Martin into the back of the NSX. Those two take each other out. Then we have GT40 versus supercar here. Can Ford beat Holden? Let's see. GT40 pushes him wide. The Holden's going to maintain his line. GT40 pushes him again, and the Holden has had enough. And I just take both of their positions, and I'm in 2nd place. And that's pretty much the gist of it. I held my position, so I finished that race in 2nd place. 58.8 seconds on that. Much faster than the rest of the field, honestly, relying on pure grip. Now, this track is not a track I really wanted. I needed something small so I could survive. Starting midfield, in 7th place right now. I need to rely on I just need to focus, rely on my grip, and I'm going to go wide here to try to dodge Dominator. And luckily, the rest of the field is too busy taking each other out, because this back straight is where I'm going to get eaten alive. And you'll see here in just a little bit that even though I can make a couple of passes here, as I go for a mean dive on this hairpin, I know that I'm way underpowered, so I'm going to bully my way on the inside here, get up into 3rd place, and then I'm just going to watch everybody fly past me. And this is the car's weakness with this challenge, is I'm just lacking top speed. So I'm going to tuck into his slipstream, or at least try to. We got Ansgar here. Gonna go for a move. The V8 car hits the wall there, and then the Viper shoves into him. And I am just somehow I survived that chicane. The Viper spun around, and the Holden spun around. The Viper, there he goes again. Dune Dog right there. And we have Ansgar here, and what is that? The Ferrari GT. What? That's not a GT. The Ferrari F40. So the 2 Porsches go way too wide. I love the colors, green and blue there. Enter the track at a reverse angle. I don't know why you would enter the track at such a ridiculous angle. The green Porsche is going to push me wide again. And I've fallen back into 8th place. And then he kind of just bails out there. And going too wide, trying to catch up to the Viper and the Ferrari here. Ferrari's going to hit that ghost, and then he just ghosted it right at the right time. I was going to nail him if he didn't ghost. Viper going wide again, of course. And there's all kinds of mess happening behind me. So that's the gist of lap 1, lap 2. We have the Ferrari here. What is that? Is that the Ferrari? I couldn't determine what that was. Doing a little sim twitch there. Here comes Dune Dog. Gonna go for a nice dive. Laid on the brakes and everything. Nailing my apexes, and it comes from right field. And pushes me out of the way, and does not give me my spot back. So good job, Dune Dog 86. That's okay, I catch up to him. After the chicane, he goes wide, he goes narrow, and then wide again. And I'm able to get past him. Very next lap, on the straightaway again, here comes the Ferrari F40. Once again, on the inside. He actually uses his brakes, so that's nice. Goes a little wide, hitting that yellow strip to slow him down, and I just nail these turns. Man, this tune by TacticaL is a beauty. He's right on my tail yet again, but I'm able to hold him off on the corner. And that's pretty much it. So I got a 2nd place finish and a 4th place finish. And a severely underpowered car going against supercars and whatnot. So that was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next race. Bye-bye.
Beats and bros.